y'all. First things first, if you're watching this video, I want you to go ahead and hit that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. I drop videos every week, and I got some stuff that's going to help you during this virtual school, this distance learning time. Now let's get into the intro. What's going on, everybody? My name is Dana Harris, and I'm back again to drop some more math jewels. In this video, we're going to do something that many of you may have not seen me do ever. We're going to talk about some calculus, all right? And one of the most fundamental things that you do in calculus class is you differentiate, or you find the derivative of functions, all right? So we're going to talk about the basic rules of differentiation, and the first rule is the power rule, okay? So we want to talk about the power rule, and what the power rule says is this: d of dx, and the letters vary, of x to the n power is equal to n times x to the n minus 1 power. What does that mean? So first of all, the d dx, that means the derivative with respect to x, that variable x. And you'll see different variables and things, but what this says is if we have a term x to the n power, you're going to take this exponent and put it in front of the x term, and then whatever that exponent was, you want to subtract 1 from it. Let's show some real examples. So the first example I want to do is I want to find the derivative when f of x is equal to x to the third power. So we'll keep this first one simple. So what we want to do is we want to actually take this exponent of 3. We're going to put it in front of x. So this is actually going to be 3x to the 3 minus 1 power, okay? And that's simple. 3 minus 1 is 2. So the derivative of x to the third power is 3x squared. And we can simply say, we do it like this. To find the derivative, we write it as f prime of x. There's other ways you can write it as well. You can say d prime dx equals 3x squared. But most of the time you'll see it as f prime of x, or whatever the function is. If it's g, it's g prime of x. Now, we want to find another derivative, all right? We're still sticking to the power rule. And basically, let's say if I have g of x this time, right? And I want to find the derivative of g of x equals the cube root of x, all right? Now, notice from the rule is written in exponent form. So we want to, first of all, change this to exponent form. So we want to say g of x is equal to, if I have the cube root, that is actually x to the 1/3 power. And then now we're going to apply the power rule. So g prime of x is equal to, we're going to take this exponent to the front. So 1/3 x to the 1/3 minus 1. But now I'm going to write it as 3/3 because 3/3 is equal to 1. So then when we find that, we get 1/3 x to the negative 2/3 power, okay? Now, we can simplify that, and when we simplify that, it's actually, well, you can actually keep it like that, but you'll see different versions. And one of the things that I want to let you all know is that you'll see different versions of these different functions. And so some people leave it like this. The book that I'm a fan of, it leaves it in this form, but there are other forms of that. So once again, all we did was take the exponent, move it to the front of the term, then take the exponent and subtract 1, and we have our derivative. Now, if I want to find the derivative of this last function, notice this one is not in function notation. It is y equals 1 over x squared. So I could write it in function notation. I could say f of x equals 1 over x squared. The notation is not important, but the process is going to still be the same. So we're going to simply say, we're going to rewrite this as an exponent without a fraction though. So we're going to say x to the negative 2 power, okay? And then we'll go with our rule. We'll say negative 2 times x to the negative 2 minus 1 power, which actually equals negative 2x to the negative 3 power. So the derivative f prime of x is equal to negative 2x to the negative 3 power. And that is the power rule. Thank you for watching. Young Gurus Math Tutoring. I got the solution to your math problems. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and definitely subscribe. I'm on the road to 1,000 followers. I need to get these numbers up and get this message all over the world. There are people that need this. Thank you for subscribing.